Welcome to another video with Invest with the Doctor. My name is Dr. Haider. In case you don't know me, I'm an accident emergency doctor during the day, and during the night I am an investor and a trader. This is the sort of second in my series of videos where I've been talking about ETFs or exchange traded funds. If you didn't watch my last video, I would highly recommend that you do watch it. It will make things easier for you, and it will make it easier for you to understand what this video is about. So in my last video, I was talking about these ETFs. I talked about iShares Gold Trust. I talked about iShares Silver, VanEck Gold Miners GDX, VanEck Junior Gold Miners GDXJ, talked about Global X Silver Miners. And if you've seen the stock market lately, or have seen what stock market has been doing today, all these ETFs are up by quite a bit. When the price of gold rises, so does the price of these ETFs. So iShares Gold, iShares Silver, VanEck Gold Miners, Junior Miners, and Global X Silver Miners. So the price of each of them went up by quite a bit. So today I'm talking about some more ETFs which I think are worth spending your money on. I have bought them, but of course this is not investment advice. I'm just trying to show you the charts for you to make an idea of whether you feel that these ETFs make sense for you. So if you've got a piece of paper, grab it, write down the stocks and the tickers for it, and you can start investing in them if this video makes sense to you and the charts I'm about to show you today. So in this video I'm going to be talking about iShares Platinum. The ticker for it is SPLT. iShares Palladium, ticker for it is SPDM. Global X Copper Miners, ticker for it is COPX. Sprott Uranium Miners, ticker for it is URNM. And Wisdom Tree Metal Securities, the ticker for it is PHPP. Now let me show you the charts previously. So this is the let me just move this out of the way for 1 second. This is the price of gold at the time of making this video. Gold is an all-time high with a price of around $3,824 at the time of making this video. This is a weekly chart of gold. Ticker, you can see, you can see gold here, GOLD, gold here. So this is the actual price of spot gold, and you can see how it's breaking out of this base and going upwards. Now of course you're not a commodity trader or golder, or you might be, but you need to have a lot of money to get into gold itself. And so an easier option, like I mentioned in my previous video, would be this one. So this is iShares Gold Trust, ticker for it is IAU. I mentioned in my previous video, IAU, iShares Gold Trust. Again, this is the weekly chart, and you can see again the same basic pattern and the price moving out of this pattern itself. So instead of just investing in gold, you can just invest in this ETF and enjoy the price of gold going up by investing in this ETF, and not just investing in the gold price. So you can see the price appreciation. So for silver, this is the actual price of silver. So you can see the ticker here, silver, but this is a daily chart. But you can see at the time of making this is $46. And if you see here, This is again the daily chart, but of the ETF SLV. Again, I mentioned this in my previous video. Is 42 US dollars. Again, you can see how the price um, is going upwards. So instead of just silver, you could buy the silver ETF. Now, likewise, here we go. This is platinum. um, you can see how platinum is again breaking out of this triangle pattern. This is the weekly chart, and you can see how the price is going up. Again, this is the weekly chart. At the price of platinum at the time of making this video is 1,594 US dollars. So instead of just investing directly in platinum, what you could do is invest in iShares Platinum. iShares Platinum. The ticker for it is SPLT. SPLT. iShares Physical Platinum. Again, this is a weekly chart identical to the platinum itself. And you could just quite easily invest in it. Again, all of these have got my favorite pattern. If you've seen any of my previous videos, this is what I like. So this is a weekly chart, blue over the red, which is over the green. RSI uh, is fantastic, MACD positive, and I think the price is going to go off. So this is SPLT, which is iShares Physical Platinum. So likewise, palladium. So this is actually spot palladium. So you could invest in spot palladium. Again, it's breaking out here. This is the daily chart of palladium. Instead of investing in palladium, you could, again, this is the daily chart. This is iShares Physical Palladium. So this is the price of palladium as palladium ETF. SPDM is the ticker for it. Again, this one is a daily chart, ticker SPDM. Okay. So let me show you again. So here we've talked about platinum, we've talked about palladium. Now the ones that I don't like is spot copper. So platinum, if you want to invest in platinum, you could just buy the iShares platinum, which follows the price of platinum. iShares palladium follows the price of palladium, and you could just buy the iShares palladium. Now copper price is down by quite a bit, but copper miners are doing quite well. So Global X copper miner is the next one. So this is Global X copper miners. Again, I think this is a good investment. This is the weekly chart. The ticker for it is COPX. COPX. Global X copper miners, and they're doing very well. So you can see the weekly chart and how it's going upwards. Is this a good investment? From my point of view, I think with the way the copper miners are going, I think it makes sense to invest in copper miners. So not copper, but copper miners. Okay. So this is the third one here. And the last two that I'm going to talk about today are the Sprott uranium miners and Wisdom Tree Metal Securities. So let's talk about Sprott uranium miners. Let me show you the chart. So this is the chart for this is the chart for uranium miners. The ticker for it is URNM. URNM, uranium miners, spot uranium miners. And this is the weekly chart itself. URNM is the ticker. Again, beautiful looking chart. And you can see how the price is moving in this direction. It's again my same setup, blue above the red, which is above the green. This is the weekly chart. The price is likely to go up higher. So this was the uranium miners which I was talking about. And the last one is Wisdom Tree Metal Securities. The ticker for it is PHPP. So this is Wisdom Tree metal securities. PHPP is the ticker for it, and the um, PHPP. So you can see again, this is the weekly chart, and you can see how the price is moving upwards um, with quite a bit of momentum. Again, the same setup: blue over the red, which is over the green. So these are the ETFs that I feel are worth spending your time on or spending your money on. I've made sort of purchases myself, but of course you need to do your own research to see whether you feel that it makes sense. So like I said, let me just conclude and repeat a little bit. So iShares Platinum follows a price of spot platinum. I think it makes sense to invest in it. iShares Palladium uh, follows the price of spot price of palladium. I think it makes a sense. I've already showed you the chart. It sort of copies palladium. So I think it makes a lot of sense to invest in it because platinum and palladium are both going up. Copper is not going up, but copper miners, COPX, Global X copper miners are going up. It makes sense to invest in them. Spot uranium miners, URNM, is another one that I've invested in, and Wisdom Tree Metal Securities is another ETF. Um, which I think makes sense to invest in. Like I said, please do your own research, see what do you think. I've already shown you the chart in this video. I'm going to be making another ETF video, and this time I'm going to be talking about other ETFs which make sense to me, where I'm parking my money. But of course, like I said, you can do your own research and look at the chart yourself to see if it makes sense for you to invest in them. Um, I hope you found this video useful. As always, thanks for watching.